burdens and benefits of the use of resources and public borrowing shall be shared equitably between the present and future without shortchanging future generations. With these two instruments, the National Infrastructure Fund and the Sovereign Wealth Fund, we shall begin the journey to the transformation that will lead us from the bottom up, charging forward full steam to economic freedom and taking Kenya to a first world economy. And I have said it is beginning next Monday. But fellow citizens, even the strongest financial systems, boldest infrastructure plans, and most ambitious economic strategies will fail if we do not secure the foundation of our national character. The realization of our economic freedom project will rest on three critical enablers: strategic human capital development, robust peace, stability, and security architecture, and unwavering integrity and fidelity to the national interest. To bolster human capital development, we have made bold investments in education, skills development, science, and innovation. We have raised the education budget from 490 billion in 2021 to 700 billion this financial year, and expanded science, technology, engineering, mathematics education. But to power our first world strategic human capital requirements, we must and will raise the National Research Fund from the current 0.8% to the requisite 2% of GDP. This is not, ladies and gentlemen, spending or social spending. It is nation building. The second enabler underpinning this national project is peace, stability, and security. For no nation can prosper in an atmosphere of disruption, violence, and criminality that leads to economic sabotage, destruction of property, and loss of lives. Stability is not an option. It is an enabler of everything we seek to build. Serious investors will not commit their investments in a country. Only serious investors will only commit their investments in a country that is peaceful, that is stable, and that is secure. For Kenya to attract sustained investment, for businesses to thrive, for jobs to expand, and for families to live without fear, we must secure our nation firmly, fairly, and without hesitation. Finally, the collective interests of all citizens, which form the national interest of Kenya, must be at the center of every action and engagement. Patriotism is putting the interests of the nation before tribe, clan, or self. Integrity in its highest form is patriotism in action. It is believing in our country. It is refusing to betray Kenya. And yet, let us speak honestly, our nation faces a serious integrity deficit. It begins early in our homes, in our schools, where seemingly harmless dishonesty later matures into grand corruption. Corruption is not merely theft of money. It is the theft of hope, opportunity, and destiny. This is compounded by negativity, division, erosion of shared values, and ethical and ethnic political mobilization. Hate and division, corruption and tribalism tear at the very social fabric of our republic. Ladies and gentlemen, our economic freedom project demands more than infrastructure and capital. It demands a renewal of our national conscience. We must build a strong value system. We must defend our national unity. We must raise our children in honesty, responsibility, and love for country. These three enablers, strategic human capital, peace, stability, and security, and national interest and integrity, are not optional ideals. They are the living foundation upon which our economic independence must stand. Without them, our ambition would remain promises. With them, our national priorities become achievable. Our investments become productive. And our vision of a prosperous, sovereign Kenya becomes not only possible, but inevitable. Fellow citizens, our founding fathers defeated colonial domination. The generation after broke the chains of dictatorship. The onus is on our generation, and particularly this administration, to achieve economic freedom. A freedom where effort is rewarded, where opportunity is shared, where dignity is guaranteed, where every citizen matters, and where no Kenyan is left behind. Let it be said of our generation that when Kenya stood at the edge of possibility, we chose courage over comfort, action over excuse, unity over division, and excellence over mediocrity. With resolute belief, today and every Jamhuri hereafter, we should find us true stewards of the freedom entrusted to us, that we shall honor our forefathers not only by remembering their sacrifice, but by fulfilling our duty and the assignment of our generation to secure for Kenya the full promise of economic freedom. It is time to step up from the bottom up, charging forward full steam to economic freedom and taking Kenya to a first world economy. Kabla sijamaliza, ndugu wa Kenya, mimi nataka niwaeleze hivi. Kwanza kwa watu wa Nairobi. Nairobi hoye! Nairobi hoye! Mimi kuna mambo mengi tunafanya katika mji huu wa Nairobi. Kuna mambo tumekubaliana na county government ya Nairobi. Tunajenga zile barabara ambazo zilikuwa zimekwama hapa Nairobi. Tumekubaliana ya kwamba hizo barabara tumerudisha contractors wote ambao walikuwa pale barabarani. Na sasa barabara zinaendelea kilomita 60 hapa Nairobi. Kwa mfano, barabara ya Muhuri kule Dagoretti South, barabara ya Mama Wahu kule Dagoretti South, bypass ya Mihango Link kule Embakasi East, Umoja 1 SDA Road kule Embakasi West, Pindigwa Road kule Roysambu na Road C Embakasi South. Pia mumeona pale Valley Road, ile barabara ilikuwa imekwama pale, tumeleta contractor anaendelea na kazi. Ile barabara ya Ngong Road pia inaendelea, kazi inaendelea pale. Barabara ya Haile Selassie vile vile inaendelea, na ningependa kutangaza ya kwamba kwa sababu barabara ya expressway imekamilika na wananchi wanatumia pale juu, barabara ya chini iko na matatizo, na ndio sababu kuanzia hii Disemba mukienda Krismasi, tutajenga upya barabara kutoka kule JKIA kupitia hapa mpaka kule ABC, na tuifanyie beautification ndio Nairobi ionekane kama city ya taifa letu la Kenya. Vile vile mimi ninajua ya kwamba kuna wananchi wengi wanaishi nje ya Nairobi lakini wanafanya kazi na biashara hapa Nairobi. Wananchi wengi wanaishi Kiserian, wanaishi Rongai, wanaishi Ngong, na kuna msongamano mkubwa sana wa wananchi wakikuja asubuhi na kurudi nyumbani jioni. Ningependa kutangaza ya kwamba mwaka ujao ile barabara kutoka Bomas of Kenya kwenda Rongai kwenda mpaka Kiserian, na barabara kutoka Bomas of Kenya kwenda Karen kwenda pale Shade Hotel, kuteremuka kwenda Ngong, kwenda Bulbul na kwenda mpaka ifike kule Kiserian, tutaifanya iwe dual carriageway, ndio wananchi wa pale wanaweze kutembea kwa njia rahisi. Najua pia ya kwamba wananchi wengi wanaishi kule Thika, na sasa barabara ya Thika Road pia imejaa na kuna msongamano mkubwa sana wa magari katika barabara yetu ya Thika Road. Ningependa pia kutangaza ya kwamba mwaka ujao vile tuko na expressway kutoka JKIA, pia tutajenga expressway kutoka Thika mpaka ifike hapa Museum Hill, ndio wananchi wale wanateseka na mambo ya jam tuweze kuondoa jam ya sehemu hiyo. Pia ningependa